I decided that I had to innovate when I heard the magical words, "Nicole, you are fired." So I got fired, and I decided to start this technology company. And I don't have a technical background at all, but I knew that I was thinking a little bit differently about the industry. And I blame that on my age, possibly my gender, because I was looking at things a little differently. And so I knit together the technologies that were so prevalent in everyday life, a platform for a network for marketing, like a marketplace, with general data analytics, and I applied them to this sector. And so I did what everybody does when they want to raise funding to get started. I built a PowerPoint that had the Canadian hockey stick on it. So I asked everyone I knew. I went down to Bay Street. I had a nickname for these guys. You guys might be too young for this, but the Backstreet Boys, I called them the BSBs. And I asked all of them for funding for this startup. And I got no, 8 months, no. And I had an early angel investor come in, a great guy, huge supporter of women, and he was a visionary. He was the first person to buy the rights to ads for Facebook. So if you remember the Facebook movie, he was the guy Eduardo was going to meet in New York. And I met him by chance, and he supported me very early on when all I had was that lame PowerPoint. And he said, "Nicole, I think you've finally done it. You found your guy, you've convinced him, he's going to call you tonight, and he's going to offer you funding to get this startup going." And so I got all excited, looked around and realized I didn't have a lot of friends left because I'd been working on this thing in total isolation. And I went to the wine rack, which is the Ontario place to buy the local wine, and I went and bought a bottle of sparkling wine. And I'll never forget this moment. I'm standing in line and I get a phone call, and it comes up as a joke because I was so jaded at this point. It said BSB, that Bay Street boy, and he calls and he says, "Nicole, I had great news for you. We had approved this funding for your company. But unfortunately, we got a phone call tonight from somebody who is a deep domain expert. He has years of experience in this industry. He's very well respected, and he's in the club. And he told us, and it went on the record, this industry will never change. And so it would be irresponsible of me to use my investors' money to invest in your company." And so there's something about anger that has the ability to drive people. And I put that guy's picture on my bathroom mirror to remind myself to prove him wrong. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is how there's a lot that's wrong with women and equality, but I believe that this new wave of the new economy, driven by innovation, will prove to be a huge opportunity for the next generation and for women.